There is nothing better for a new corporation's progress than having a time-tested and well-known brand to act as its base. And that's the case with our next guest. Celebration Foods is the market leader with the ice cream and ice milk frozen desserts category with a 65% share and national distribution over 10,300 leading supermarkets, supercenters, and club stores. And you'll suddenly become familiar with the brand when you learn that it's the distributor of Carvel ice cream cakes. Timothy Shanley is president and COO of Celebration Foods. He joins us now on Sky Radio. Welcome aboard, Tim.
Honored to be here.
Well, now, that's a good name, by the way. It really is. Originally, Celebration Foods was the Carvel Corporation's grocery distribution division. Tell me a little about the thinking behind the change, the transition.
It's actually a very appropriate name. And really, by separating us into a standalone company, separating us from the original franchise business and creating Celebration Foods, it allowed us to focus on our core competencies and also deliver against our consumer expectations. Our products are the centerpiece of family celebrations. Whether that celebration is a birthday, a graduation, a holiday, or any meaningful family milestone, a good report card, a child making a soccer game, whatever that celebration may be, Carvel Cake and Celebration Foods frozen desserts want to be the centerpiece of that.
Now, lots of people are familiar with Carvel products, of course. What is your role with that company now?
Well, we use the same brand. So it's the same brand, but separating and focusing on our core competencies. We bring delicious frozen ice creams and frozen desserts to the marketplace. And where our core competency is against distribution, supply chain, marketing and promotion to the consumer looking for convenience in their grocery store. We manufacture over 29 different varieties of Carvel ice cream cake and multiple sizes, price points, decorations to fulfill the consumer need on the go. In the spring of 2008, Celebration Foods opened a new state-of-the-art production facility, something that we may not have been able to do if we were still under the umbrella of the franchise business. But as a standalone manufacturing arm, we now can go against our competencies and delivery of high-quality frozen desserts to the points where people are most likely to purchase them, grocery stores, club stores, super centers. Their point of convenience really allows us to focus on our strengths, separate from the franchise business, which is a bring your family out, a celebration at the site of the franchise, as opposed to a celebration around the table with your family, still centered on the delicious Carvel brand and the other frozen ice cream and decadent desserts that we supply.
Well, while we're on the subject of decadence, tell me about some of the licensing agreements you have with other brands that bring energy to your brand.
In addition to our full line of Carvel ice cream cakes, we have exclusive licensing rights with the Mars candy brands. And when you think of King of Candy, you think of Snickers and M&Ms. Now, when you think of King of Ice Cream Cake, you think of Carvel and some of our other items. Put those two together, and you really have a winner. We have exclusive rights to use the Snickers and M&M's brand. Out in our distribution network, we have the yellow M&M character. It's already ranked 9th among all items in the category, and Snickers is ranked 11th after only being out there a little over a year. These two power brands together just complement each other and are the centerpiece of celebrating and bringing families together. Wherever there's a Carvel or an M&M or a Snickers, you can guarantee that there's family time, and it's a celebration. You can't help but smile when you hear those two brands. Put them in the middle of your table, and you've got a sure winner.
Jim, you're so right. Thanks so much for joining us here today on Sky Radio.
I appreciate it.
Timothy Shanley is president and COO of the, as we mentioned, aptly named Celebration Foods, and we reach him at the company's headquarters in New Britain, Connecticut. They are on the web at www.celebrationfoods.com.